Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Peter Mkabeta. I recently relocated from the UK to Zimbabwe. I've been working in the UK for the last 26 years, but I've now come back home. So in my last video, I did update you on the setbacks that delayed my coming to Zimbabwe and the disappointment that I found onto the ground. So today, we're going to start this journey at the homestead. My aim here, guys, is I want you guys, I'm going to be brutally honest about everything. I'm not going to hide anything. I want you guys to travel this journey with me. See where I am and see what I found on the ground. And then from then onwards, you'll be able to follow what I do, the improvements that I'm going to make, and what my journey here is going to be. I'm hoping that these videos that I'm making are going to help some other people to come to Zimbabwe, and correct and make their relocation a success, following what I've done and adjusting and making amendments so that you don't make the same mistake that I've made. So when I came, this house was built 20 years ago. At that time, the aim was, we didn't really think we were going to live here. We thought we'd be coming here to do some farming activities and living in our house in town. I've got two properties in Harare, one in Harare and one in Norton. So we thought we'd be living there. But our mindset has now changed. We want to be here. This is where we want to make our home. We want to make improvements here. We want to make exercises. We want to be farmers. This is what we want. So the disappointment that I found on the ground, if you look on this side, you see how overgrown the grass is. It's just near to the house. If you look on this other side, it's the same story. If a fire starts here now, I can see that building burning because it's so near to, the grass is so near to the house. And this one is also from the other side. It is also vulnerable to a fire starting. Okay, let me walk you through the homestead. This is where we are starting our journey. I'll walk you through the homestead and you see what's there, what's wrong, and what needs to be done. When I first came here, there were lots of rubbish heaps on the grounds. They've now been removed. What I did this time is, what I've never done since I was in the UK, I always said when I'm coming home, I would tell people that I'm coming home. And doing that made sure that every time I come, people would prepare for me. But this time, I wanted to come and see people living the way they live at this place when I'm not there. So it was just a surprise. So no one prepared for me, and I got a shock when I got here. I'd never found a place like this, but this time I found it. It was in a bad state. So sometime in December, this roof, during the rainy season, the roof of this house was blown away by wind. It's a 20-year-old building, so it was blown away by wind. So when it was blown away, we put a new roof. So you can see there on there, since December, when the roof was taken, all these sheets here, they've been left on the ground. No one, I think when the carpenter took down the roof, these old sheets that have been damaged, no one removed them. They were put there, and that's what it is. If you look this side, look how overgrown it is. On this side, if you look in front of me, it actually looks like a dumpster. A lot of things are being dumped there. I don't know why they're doing that. They're dumping a lot of stuff, which means we have to find we have to remove, I have to find labor to help me remove all this land that is on the ground. It's going to cost me. So, if you look down there, you see that there's gravel. There are actually two heaps. There are actually two heaps of gravel. The story about the gravel is when sometime in December, sometime in March, I was told that there was flooding on the grounds. So I did order that gravel to come to be brought here so that they could spread it so that the yard won't be waterlogged. But what happened is, since March, no one spread that gravel there. So why did I even order it in the first place if people were going to leave it like that? But people live here every day. So if you come this side, look, we've got some fowls here. I keep ducks and chicken in there. So what happened is, what happened with this is, you can see, look at the fence. Look at the fence. Yeah. The fence is broken down. There's nothing to talk about the foreign anymore. If you still look at the fence. The fence is all broken and falling down. Look at the foreigners. There are no doors, there's nothing, but there are people that live here every day. That door, where that man is standing there, that door there, everyone gets up this morning, every morning, and they use that entrance to come out. And when you're standing there, you can see all this, how even predators, wild animals can come and get into the chicken plant. There's no door there, there's nothing. Look at them. No, there's no protection whatsoever. So I'm amazed that people can live like this. So here, you can see that water thing there. And the man with this truck here, he came today, is repairing it. The story about that thing is, I had a company to put the tank there and make sure the water is flowing into the house and into the field. But what happened is, you know what? All the stuff that he put there was substandard. All the pipes that he put there was substandard. Everything that was done there, it looks like they were not worth my money.
Hello, Moto.
They were not worth my money. They were not worth my money. They were not even worth my money. The pipes and all the material that he put there. So I had to buy new materials when I came to redo everything again. I paid someone to do that. When I was away. So sometimes when you see these companies advertised on social media that they do the jobs at home, you think they're getting professionals, but they're actually ripping you off. You see, there's a tape just behind us there. You know, I discovered that when I tried to open that tape here, when I tried to open this tape here, when I came here, water was coming out. It was all broken. Then this is what the contractor who did the job fit in. So when I went to buy that tape, the brass one that is there now, that I will put there now, I asked them. I discovered that this one is cost $3. This one, it costs $3. So he didn't put proper thing. That other one costs, the brass one costs $8, but he's putting plastics. This is a plastic tape that he's putting there outside, where I don't know what the aim is. So it's just a game of ripping off. People trying to rip you off. So that's it. So down there you can see I've got dogs that I keep there. So there are 3 dogs there, and the other one has got puppy. So what happened is, when I came here, because I came unannounced, these dogs, they are supposed to stay in those kennels during the day. They are on leash during the day, inside there in the kennel, so that they don't get out. At night, we let them loose on the yard so that they can protect what we have. We allow the guard. There's a guard here who guards all our solar power, or solar panels and other equipment there. We look after, guard the goat pens at night. So all the dogs here were no longer staying here. They were now staying at the guard's house. Why? I was asking, why do you give my dogs, all my dogs? I'm going there now, my dogs are barking at me. It's like they're going to bite the owner. It's because the people that live here with the dogs are lazy to cook for the dogs, and they think it's easy for them to give the guard, and the guard will just be cooking for the dogs. They give him the dog food and everything so that he'll be cooking for the dogs. But that's not my arrangement. I like these dogs. That's why I have them here. I like these dogs, and that's why I keep them here. That's why I build the kennels for them, so that they can look after my home. So those are some of the stories. Look at that new building that we built there. Look around it. Look the amount of trash that is around the whole place. It's really disappointing. If you look this side, we've got a toilet. That toilet is the first building that we built here when we first moved here. We used to use that toilet, that black toilet, before there was water and everything in the house. But now it's used by contractors who come to help, like these guys who are repairing who are doing the borehole, the tanks and the water system here. They use that toilet. But if you look there, it's now in the bush. The grass is so overgrown. You see, look at all this rubbish here. How are we supposed to live like this? So from now onwards, I'm now in charge. Everything that happens, it doesn't matter now. I'm now in charge. I'm going to be accountable. I know some of you have sent comments to say, criticizing me that I was not well. You can never be well prepared, guys. You can never be well prepared. Otherwise, if you think you are going to march from the UK and come here to a glorious home, what happens when you are not there? People that are on the ground will not do what you want. So this is it. So for today, I think you've seen what the state of the house is. I'll be taking you further. Tomorrow, we'll explore further we've got a goat project, and we've got an onion project that's going on. I'll be sure to show you what's going on there tomorrow. So thank you for following this. Please, I'm very happy with the comments that you are sending. I'll take the criticisms, but what I'm not going to do is, I'm not going to hide anything, guys. I'm just going to show you what it is. I like a challenge. This will be a new challenge to me, and I'm going to take it. I've always taken challenges in my life, and this is the next chapter of my life. I'm going to be a farmer, and I want it to be successful. Okay, guys, don't forget to subscribe and like so that you can follow the journey. Cheers today.